And we are back from the break. The party has learned some things through the power of crystal balls. There was some chatter off camera about wondering what gender the dragon was that Lafdul encountered. Sadly, Lafdul does not know how to sex a dragon. He did not ask the dragon to come over and so he could lift up his tail and check. But with that,
Yeah,
you guys.
He's not a bard. He can't do that.
Luckily, this edition is not where the whole seduce the dragon part thing came from. That's later editions. So, is there anything anyone else wants to do this evening, or are you looking at resting and gaining spells for the next day?
So, one thing I plan to do before we go to sleep is I'm gonna cast Wyvern Watch on the entrance level near where people would come in.
I've
so
got one
in case
as well,
somebody tries to come in while we're sleeping, yeah. So in case
Alright,
somebody comes in while we're sleeping, it will paralyze them.
All right, so you're thinking, so you want to cast it on the main entrance that you guys use, not the back entrance, right? Ockar?
What shift are you on, Ockar?
I think.
Are you on the last shift or first shift?
The
sleeping shift.
You have that info, I think.
I do. I have to look. I don't have it up right now. Give me a second.
I'm just thinking, whoever's sleeping.
Okkar's on fourth shift.
Fourth
shift with Len.
Alright, so I'll cast mine first, and you cast yours before you go to sleep, basically.
Well, no. Okay, sure.
Well, wait. Lafdul, you're on second shift.
Last long enough.
It lasts 8 hours, right?
Yeah, it's going to be like 4 hours between. We need the 8 hours. Yeah.
No, it lasts 8 hours, doesn't it?
Yeah, it lasts 8 hours.
So it's going to overlap.
I mean, you could protect both entrances.
Yeah, for 8 hours.
I guess.
I mean, you can have them. You can have them like layered, so that there's 2 chances for anyone passing through.
That was also a thought I had, was to layer Wyvern Watches to just really mess up somebody.
Yeah, that way I can read my. That way I can read my book that I really haven't been reading.
Yeah, so let's both cast Wyvern Watch over there to just really mess up a patrol if they end up finding our entrance.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no audible sound of them being paralyzed, though.
Yeah. Well, no,
you just have to go there and then look.
Well, we're gonna have somebody. Yeah, true, but let me double check Wyvern Watch.
I mean, the Wyvern Watch, the paralyze lasts for. Actually, I'm not sure how long it lasts.
Well, you might overhear them if they fall to the ground, paralyzed.
Why would they fall? They just stand still. They just can't control their body.
Oh,
right. True. So keep in mind, Wyvern Watch only works on one thing. So if if 2 creatures pass through it and they both make their saves, the Wyvern Watch continues, but the creatures still come.
Oh yeah.
Like, you still need to have a watch, but it would reduce the whoever is coming to get you.
Yeah.
Like, that's its big thing. And then you can go...
Which still helps.
Yeah.
Because if it's like a bigger group of them, yeah.
And so there's a pretty good chance that you will hear other people acting.
The commotion.
Well, hear them yelling because some other group just went...
Yeah, like, for example, if they're coming to search this corridor, whether or not they know that you're here, if they're sneaking... chances are one of their member getting, paralyzed by Wyvern Watch is going to surprise them, and they might make some noise, kind of thing. And if you still have someone watching from here, then you'll see them, come around this corner over here. You could always put the Wyvern Watch there at that point.
Yeah.
As well.
That's probably a good place to put it. Right? Lafdul?
Yeah, so, wow, someone still needs to be looking.
Yeah, I just said that.
Or to realize.
Like, you have people on watch. What else are they going to
do? Quickly, is Braxon on a watch next to Lafdul?
Right after. First, okay, so first shift. To remind you, first shift is Darrakar and Lankas.
Yeah.
Second shift is Lafdul and Knack. Third shift is Braxon and Grosh. Fourth shift is Ockar and Lem. And fifth shift is Finn and Solas.
Okay. Reason I asked is because Lafdul said he wanted to read a book. Do you need Braxon's ring?
I do.
Okay. And what's the language? Is it a language one of us has?
Solas has it, Dwarven. I don't know about anyone else.
Braxon's
Lem probably does, but
I don't know if he can read in Dwarven. I don't know if Braxon can read in Dwarven though. Reading is different.
Well, I know Solas can, so.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
So you'll lend your ring to Lafdul.
Yeah, and he can give it back.
I've just been holding on to these damn travel logs for ages.
Okay. You will need some light, at least a candle, to read. Lafdul.
Yeah, I got candles. Yeah, candles, like half an hour candles.
Okay.
No take candle.
I had yeah. Where's that damn priesthood? Because it has an inventory. At least I think it does.
Yeah, I remember that game too.
Yeah, it does. I have. Yeah, I got 56 candles. I'm sure I've used more than that at some point. Oh
well. Make sure that you're keeping track, and another ration
I am
is
now,
eaten as well.
But
okay.
I'm.
So everyone will be on watch for roughly an hour and a half.
Yeah. Do we have any sticks around?
Not really. Kind of stick. I mean, for what purpose?
Maybe a piece of tree fungus.
Yeah. Do we have any bits of tree fungus that look a bit like a wand?
We have a tree steed.
What is the purpose? If I know what the purpose is, then I have an easier time saying whether you have any. Or
okay. Okay. The Wyvern Watch. The Wyvern Watch. What Braxon's going to do if the Wyvern Watch activates is he's going to point a stick where the Wyvern Watch went off and shout out something that sounds like a magic word. With the intention being waking everyone up, but also confusing people into thinking he's a wizard.
All right.
While you're on watch.
You can carve one. While you're on watch, you can carve one.
All right. Braxon to do that then.
Okay.
It's basically a thing to make people make the wrong decisions for 1 or 2 rounds while everyone's waking up.
That's fine.
So they think Braxton's the spellcaster and they hurl anti-spellcaster stuff at him or whatever.
Okay.
They just use disintegrate on you. Get rid of the wizard.
All right. So real fast. I just need a person who will be like at this juncture to watch down the corridor where the Wyvern watches are per shift. So between Darrakar and Lankas, who will be there? You don't have to move your tokens. I just need to know. Darrakar and Lankas?
Wait, which side will be on?
Yeah.
As always asked.
Or, I mean...
I'll be on the main entrance.
Okay, so Lankas will be here, and Darrakar, you'll watch the back?
Yeah, I can watch the back.
Okay. Lafdul and Knack.
Why'd I have to be paired up with
I'm
Ninja?
guessing it has to be Knack if Lafdul doesn't want to risk with the candlelight.
Yeah, I want to read the book, and I've been really annoyed that I can't read the book. Knack's going to be
can't Ogre see in the
front.
dark?
Can't read with infravision.
Knack is.
Just
Yeah,
make a
I'm using
decision, please.
candles,
Make a
so
decision.
I'm watching the back.
Okay, you're going to be watching the back. All right.
I'm at the back.
All right.
He did. Knack is in the front.
All right.
He's walking.
Braxon,
yeah, I said several
Braxon and
times.
Grosh.
Yeah, Braxon, because he's going to bait himself as a wizard.
You'll be here, Braxon?
Sorry.
While you're on watch. You don't have to move your token. You'll be here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, so we're doing the Wyvern Watch at the back?
No, the Wyvern Watch is at the front.
Oh, somebody
This
clicked
is the
at
front
back,
entrance.
Sorry. Yeah, no, somebody else
The back
clicked at
entrance is the one. Back.
I know. All right. Yeah, Braxton will be at the front.
Okay.
Yes.
Ockar and Lem.
Lem in front. I'll be in camp. Or in the back.
Okay. And Finn and Solas?
Kinda. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Let Finn decide.
No, I was going to let you decide, but Finn will take the front.
Okay. Okay. All right, that lets me know. Are you guys happy with that for other nights as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll just assume that that's how it will be.
I will change mine
for other nights. Mm-hmm.
When I've read my book, I will be the one up front because I'm smaller and I can detect noise. But for now, while I'm reading it, I'm
okay. That's fine.
On the back.
Okay. All right. So
you going to go to the trouble of inventing a magic wand.
It's fine.
I
mean,
take an arrow shaft.
You can keep it around and use it that way in the future as well.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah. You got the wand of fire extinguishing. Use that. At least that is an actual wand.
Let him do what he wants.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. The night passes uneventfully. None of you who are on watch hear any patrols pass by, which doesn't necessarily mean that no patrols did. You just didn't hear them. Okay. All right. So next morning, you guys will get up, start memorizing your spells.
I forgot something.
What?
Because me and Finn had the whisper words, we could have utilized it out in the passageway, but yeah, you said we slept, so.
Yep.
I forgot.
Nope. Maybe for next time.
Yeah. Because that would alert me before I hear anything that something's nearby.
Well, I mean, some creatures
might not memorized.
Might not actually be quiet as a patrol. Some might. I don't know.
Yeah. But I saw that drow patrol go past the other day, and it was really quiet, so they're more professional.
Okay, so next day you guys get your spells. You're planning to get information this day. Do you also want to prepare for rescuing the dwarves just in case? Or do you want to hold that off another day?
I'd say we hold that off another day. maybe prepare, like, if we want to, like, take out a drow patrol later in the day, but I feel like we shouldn't be preparing for helping the dwarves
I'm preparing
until
for
we get a better idea what's going on.
All right.
Brax is going to prepare for everything, just in case.
All right, with all your spells, understood.
Yeah.
Part of this determines because, like,
Yeah, I mean Braxton can't do spells.
All of the many spells.
Lankas has some spells that he might take. I'm not sure about other people, but he has specifically said he has spells that he might take for information gathering that he wouldn't be able to take if he's going to get the dwarves. So that's part of why I'm bringing it up.
Like,
yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
I'm
would
on
say
the
that
fence
we are
about
not
some of
doing
my
it
doing them on
spells.
the same day.
Sorry, what was that, Ockar?
Well, I said I don't think we should go for it the same day. What did you say, Solas?
I say that not on the same day, since the whole rescue the dwarves and information gather. Lankas is necessary on both of those.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2
I agree.
for rescuing
Yeah,
them
but
another day.
the-
Any other opinions?
okay. Well, I mean, this is why my question was earlier. Do people have enough slots to take all the spells in one go or
Nope.
not? Because if they don't,
Nope.
we can't do it.
Lankas already said that he can only do one or other.
Well, some of it depends on how,
Did he?
like,
Okay.
what you want to do on information gathering, too. Because he was talking about comprehend languages. Lankas, how do you feel? Let's let you speak up.
I mean, I think we should do them on different days.
Okay.
Um,
Finn, how about you?
I mean, yeah.
Brax is giving
My whole
Lankas
thing
his
is
ring.
which one should we do first? But yeah. Okay.
All right, well, it sounds like most people are in favor,
Well, there
then, of doing it separate days, so
Different days.
everyone good with that, I guess. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, so you can go ahead and
Before we do anything else,
I'm sorry?
after we prepare spells, before we do anything else, I'm gonna cast Sacred Guardian on the Lafdul since the last one was triggered due to him nearly being killed by a dragon.
Okay.
Nearly.
Finn, did you want to take your take time pools for today? One or multiple?
Yes, and I will also be taking my aerial servant today as well.
Okay. Multiple time pools or just one?
2 of them.
Okay.
But just so everyone knows, I can only cast this 3 times total. I'm running out of the spell component.
Ah, I got it. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
What is the spell component?
That's just some quartz.
A handful of powdered quartz.
Okay, well,
Underground we can
But
find
there's only
some
so
quartz.
much of there's only so much of that you can carry.
yes, but if you do run out, or if you do just want more, you can look for it. Just as a possibility. Okay. Do you want to cast your time pools
just
first?
tell everyone to keep an eye out for.
Well, it's more like have Lem help you find some.
Yeah.
Do you want to cast your time pools first, or do you want to wait for some other spells to be cast first?
Let's let other people cast their spells first, because that way we might be able to decide on something to focus the time pool on.
Okay. Is there anything... So, Lankas, do you have anything that you want to cast here, like divination type wise, before doing anything else?
No.
Okay. Lafdul? Are you muted, Lafdul?
Yep. I'm changing up my spells. I don't think I've got any long duration ones. I did take a level 1 protection from evil for Finn.
What about a commune?
No, I didn't take that.
Okay. Solas, how about you?
I did take commune.
Okay. Do you want to cast it now, or do you want to wait?
Yeah. I will cast it after I've finished memorizing my spells.
Well, yes, that's obvious. I'm assuming that this is after all of that, after spells have been changed.
Yeah, but it's the first that I cast.
Okay.
After strength, of course.
Yeah.
Ain't coming.
Yay, 1. All right, so what do you want to do?
One more. First, just to make sure that what was the name? Velthias.
Vezerin?
Vezerin, is he the dragon?
No.
Okay. Wait a moment, I need to think a few moments. Rest of the party can help, of course.
Is there a ledger that has information about the train hijackings and the connection between it and Kazafran?
Solas, if you agree with a question that someone else poses, you need to say, I will ask that, or something to that effect.
Yeah, I will ask that.
No.
Is the settlement on alert for an elf? That would prove basically if the dragon is working with them or not. Is in general, is the settlement looking for an elf? Kazafran, does dozens of word would get around to the whole settlement? Should be a relatively easy question.
I don't think they would have sent so many patrols out if they weren't working with the dragon.
Solas?
Since you didn't alert anyone else.
Solas, Lafdul asked a question. Solas, you need to say if you... Hold on. Lafdul asked a question. Solas, if someone else asks a question, you need to tell me that you are asking that question. Because otherwise I'm assuming you're not asking that question.
Yeah, well, fine. I will satisfy Lafdul's curiosity, even though I think it's
you can say no. I don't think that's worth asking, or I'll ask it later if it comes up.
Don't ask.
You don't have to ask.
I don't ask. I'm not going to ask that.
Okay, that's why I said you
put it on the back burner, basically.
Yeah. And the corollary of yes, I will ask that is that no, I will not ask that. Don't leave it just empty air, please.
How about?
Are the Koto
hold on. Solas.
Ockar was coming up with something.
Right, but you started to speak. Did you have a question, or do you want to let Ockar? Because it is your spell.
I want to let Ockar.
Okay, Ockar, go ahead.
Finish his thought.
Is there any correspondence, such as letters, from the train hijackers to Vezerin that he still has on his person or in his quarters?
Solas?
I think that Darrow notebooks mentioned that they met with Vezerin, but in here, but I don't think they mentioned anything about
if they were
sending
letters. outside of just meeting. Well,
I think you
even if they didn't mention it in the book, I'm just trying to narrow it down.
What did the notebook say exactly about their contact with Vezerin?
I mean, I'd have to go back and look at my notes for that, if you guys didn't specifically make that notation.
I think you could possibly... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Solas, I think you could possibly modify Ockar's question to be, is there letters or correspondence in the area, rather than is it on that person or in his office?
Yeah, that's probably better to be more general.
But it's up to you whether you want to ask
I wanted to make sure about the notes. In my notes, it was just that they met once in here, and that was it.
If that's what your notes say, then that's what your notes say.
Who this Vezerin was?
Oh, I just want to like narrow it down to make sure that if there have been like letters of correspondence between like anyone in the city and the train hijackers, like even if the journal said once, I just want to get this possibility out of the way so we know for certain.
Well, fine, I will ask that.
No.
Okay.
Okay, we don't need to look for what doesn't exist.
Yeah, like I thought it was once they met once and got this idea from him. And,
right.
Is the dragon ruling the town?
You get a vague answer on that. So neither yes nor no.
Okay.
Was the dragon
Maybe
the reason
it's ruling
why
in
the settlement
concert.
was closed off?
You kind of talked on top of each other, so...
Then you can say, pick one that you want to repeat themselves. You're casting the spell.
So, Ockar, what did you ask?
No, mine wasn't really a question. It was a statement.
Okay. And what did Lafdul ask?
Go with what Lafdul was doing.
Was the dragon the reason the settlement became closed off?
I will ask that.
Yes.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. See, I think it was.
Can you, if you give a, I have a question. I can't remember. I haven't looked up the commune spell in a while, but basically, if you were to ask a question like, who of all the factions would be the most likely to be... I'm trying to think how to word it. Basically, I want to know if it'll give an answer to one of those factions. I'm just trying to think how...
Would one of them be the most believable stealing the slaves?
Yeah, that's essentially what I want to ask, but I'm not specifically asking that.
You want to get the group, not whether someone.
I want to.
You want a group rather than a yes or no. Correct.
I want to. Yeah, I want to know if it will say one of the named factions will be as an answer.
It can give short answers.
Yeah.
Whether it will respond to that or not.
Could if we phrased it properly.
Because unknown is an answer. I will note that that previous ambiguous response was not unknown.
That means it wasn't quite right, but it wasn't quite wrong either. So it's a joint leadership, probably.
Yeah, there's some kind of joint leadership.
The dragon is like a partnership with them or something, where they're co-ruling.
What's the dragon's name?
I think this
that might be useful.
I think this is getting to the close to the limit of questions I can have.
You got 9 questions.
Oh.
Ockar, go ahead.
Yeah, and we've asked quite a plenty already.
I think we've asked like 5, but
is it
really asked like?
Is it just yes? No.
Ockar, hold on. Ockar started to ask something. Go ahead, Ockar.
Okay.
Where in Kazafran is the keystone that Darrakar seeks for the labyrinth?
Yeah, I will ask that if they have any knowledge about it.
In Lydia's keeping.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's in the draw leadership.
So we're gonna need to steal it from Lydia.
Yeah. What I was potentially going to suggest as a question
deal with the dragon at all.
Go ahead, Braxon. Hold on. Go ahead, Braxon.
Oh no.
What I was going to suggest as a question is, who has evidence of a connection with the attacks on the trains?
The thing is, there might not be any direct evidence based on the journal notes, since if my notes and the recollections are right, it was basically that they met with this Vezerin and got the idea from him, but
all right, well, you could
they
make
didn't
it.
Stay
Does anyone have evidence?
It's still a good idea to ask to make sure.
Well, real fast.
Yeah.
There might not be any evidence. I'm just putting some possibilities out here. There might not be evidence, so you could ask knowledge. However, if you ask for a general response of like who has knowledge, you're going to get Vezerin. Because like Vezerin met,
is Lydia. I want to know this. I put it out there for you to see if it's worthwhile. I suppose I would ask is Lydia a drow elf? Because if she's a dragon, then he would say no, surely.
Well, she could be the winged drow.
That might change things, because Lydia might actually be the dragon who's impostering as Lydia or something. I don't know.
I mean, Lydia could also be any number of other things too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just.
I need another question.
Lydia?
Yes and no questions are always going to be the easiest to answer. Though, keep in mind. But I need another question.
That's a single question.
Well, okay, I got it. Is Lydia truly a drow?
Truly? What?
Yeah, if she's not truly a drow, then she's a dragon in disguise.
Well, she could be an illithid in disguise too.
Well, that too, but it tells us if she's an actual drow or if she's suddenly disguised as a drow.
That is true.
Yeah, I will ask what Ockar asked.
No.
Oh.
So she's a dragon.
Or she's an illithid in disguise, or a beholder in disguise, or a god, an avatar, or I mean, like.
If we have any, if I can please,
Yeah,
if
go ahead.
we have any questions left, I'm going to try to narrow it down. Is he the Finnel'ar are the ones that are the winged drow, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know that though?
Yes, you do.
I'll ask again as is Lydia a Finnel'ar through Solas?
Solas?
I'd probably say.
Do
what
you
is
ask
that?
that or not?
Ask that.
You
Give a
do?
race.
Yeah, I will ask it.
No.
Lydia's a dragon.
I have a question.
Yes, Finn.
Which of the two we observed in the crystal ball was Vezerin?
Solas?
Well, that would confirm it.
Or you could just ask, is Vezerin male or female?
Yeah.
Or even just, is Vezerin male?
That would be simple yes or no are the best. So, is Vezerin male?
Yes. And that ends the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got some information out of the commune.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to time pool now, Finn?
Lydia's?
Or do you want to wait? Or do you want to discuss what you learned?
So what do we want to see in the time pool?
Well, the two things that have been discussed,
or at least attempt to.
And I'm not saying that these are ones that you should do. They're just ones that have been previously discussed that I know of that you could definitely do. One, observe the discussion that you saw in the crystal ball.
Yeah.
Two, observe Lafdul's meeting with the dragon. Those are the two things that have been discussed that you can definitely do.
I think we should observe the meeting in the crystal ball, and then you can answer the question.
I have a question for all.
Yep.
Since we know from the Darrow journal that they met with the Vezerin, is that too vague to observe with time pool?
It is too vague because you don't know if they met multiple times, what kind of meetings they were, how long it was. You would need to know, like the meeting where a treaty was signed. That is a specific event in time. You need a specific event in time. So you would need to know, like, pretty specifically what was discussed at a specific meeting kind of thing. So it has to be a singular event that you know of. So, Finn, how do you feel about those two time pools? I mean, obviously, if you're like, I don't think this is useful, then there's no reason to cast that spell, unless someone else convinces you.
I don't know, since we've identified who Vezerin is, I don't know that there's any benefit to us listening in on their conversation because none of us know their language.
Tongue spell, since we hear the language, tongue spell should allow us to understand it.
Or at least the person with tongue spell cast on them, yes.
Yeah.
And the other person can relay to the rest of us.
Then we can do that.
The other thing I'd say... Sorry, finished.
Go ahead, Braxon.
The other thing I was going to say is if we know that the thing we're after is not with the dragon, does that mean we don't need to look at the dragon? Or does the fact that we know that the dragon is responsible for the location changing mean that we want to try and kill the dragon?
Well, we know that Lydia has the stone, and we know that Lydia was described as a drow based on what Lankas's list gave us earlier, but we've learned from the community she is not a drow or the winged drow species, which means that she's got to be. If we go by what we do know, it kind of makes it seem like she has to be the dragon in disguise.
At least most likely.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, based on what information we have, that's all we can assume. We're not going in wild speculation over this.
I mean, we'll put it this way.
Yeah.
It is more likely that she's the dragon than she's a beholder. Because of evidence that you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
More likely.
Yeah.
But that it doesn't rule out these other possibilities. Yes. You can like have that conclusion. That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which tells me that the keystone is probably in the dragon's lair that Lafdul was in.
Mm-hmm.
So we can double check that with locate objects later.
But yeah, listening up the discussion that Veserin had with that lady might give us an idea what they know and what we might have to deal with.
I agree. And at least knowing what they were talking about might give us some information about what's going on in the city since we were last there.
They seem like they're both powerful people, and that's kind of who we want to spy on.
So shall we see what the conversation yesterday was about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, who has a
tongue spell on myself? What?
Okay.
Okay, and I will cast the time pool.
All right, what languages are you going to get?
To see the conversation.
Mm-hmm. What languages are you going to get, Solas?
I'm taking Drow, Final, and let's see how many languages I can take.
Undercommon.
Yeah.
Get 3, I believe.
Silly question.
The priest can speak 1 additional tongue for every 3 levels of experience, so I can get 4.
Silly question. Our guide, how many Underdark languages does she have? Does she have Drow?
She's somewhat conversant in some languages. She definitely knows Undercommon. But I mean, like, if Solas is casting the spell, he can, and he can take multiple languages. It's.
Yeah, I will take Drow, Final, Undercommon, and is there a language that fiends speak?
Not that you know of. I mean, you don't know enough about fiends.
So I cannot take their language?
No.
Okay.
You have to be aware that a language exists.
Draconic.
I'm just wondering, before you get going, if it would be worth Braxon giving his ring to a specific person who might be able to observe things that Solas.
I mean, you already said you're giving it to me. Arguably, we haven't left yet, so.
Right now, no. The ring I don't think is gonna. The ring is not gonna be terribly useful, and if there's, you only need one person to know the languages.
Okay, fair enough.
So,
and
what's the
fourth? Can the ring even give a language knowledge that I gain through spell?
No, it'd be off of our guide.
Yeah, Lem. Pick a 4th language, please.
My suggestion was Draconic, in case they're talking in Dragon Tongue.
I think Old Wurmish would cover that.
Okay.
I will take the illicit trade talk.
Okay. All right, Finn. You cast the time pool, and in the pool, you see the image of the two final individuals speaking. And you can immediately tell from the way that the conversation is going is that he is in charge, at least with regards to her. Obviously, you don't know if other people are above him, but he is speaking to her as a subordinate. They're discussing patrols. And what you glean from that part of the discussion is that Lydia has directed them to increase patrols. Apparently, an elf has been spotted within Khazafrin, sneaking about. There's no other details than that, but there is an elf. So basically, one of the things that they are going to be on the lookout outside of Khazafrin is an elf. They're also going to be heightened alert inside Khazafrin as well. They're making sure that their island is more patrolled as well. But then, right before the male starts looking around at the point where you could tell that you were discovered, your shrine was discovered, the female final tells him that they're being observed. So she's the one that noticed it. He wasn't.
Okay.
And at that point, he tells her to go tell Lydia and to find out if this is going to change the patrols any. Since, obviously, this elf has power of scrying. How long does Time Pool last, Finn?
Oh, let's see.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to roll to see if it worked, but whatever, it worked.
Switch to another spell, of course.
Of course.
That is a Tome of Magic spell.
Round per level.
Round per level, yep.
So, how many rounds is that?
11.
Okay. So you'd get a little bit more than you saw through the crystal ball. And the extra stuff after the female final left, you do see the male go in and basically checking his gear to make sure it's in good shape. He has a very mail armor of very fine, thin, links, even finer than elven mail. And give me a second. What else? What else do you see?
I've seen Drow chainmail before, I think, because I tried to flog it off to, or was it Drow Silk? Because when we fought the Drow ages ago, I tried to sell it to the Thieves Guild, so I would have handled it and saw it. Is that the same stuff, basically?
Looks pretty similar, at least. So he has a long sword, he has a dagger, he has a hand crossbow. He has 2 daggers, I'm sorry. And that mail. The female, and you would have picked this up through the crystal ball as well, was definitely not wearing any of this mail. But he wasn't at that time either. Now, it is a special design to make up for the fact that they have wings sprouting from their back. So it's obviously more than just elven, dark elf mail, because it's designed to fit on them while also allowing their wings to work.
So on a normal elf, it would leave gaps in the back.
Yeah.
Huge gaps.
I mean, is a Variel wear Elverbell? Can't remember. I think they wear scale, but I don't know if they wear chain.
They generally don't wear heavy armor because it causes problems with flying, but also I don't think you've ever encountered an Avariel. Oh wait, no, actually you didn't.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a
crystal here.
We did.
Yeah.
In that Roman-inspired sphere, I believe.
I was thinking of the back in like before Lafdul went spelljamming. He had not, but you didn't encounter in Ericol space.
Yeah.
But so it's actually like more than just a male shirt, because it does have a bit going down the back in between the wings and straps together, kind of thing.
It's like a baby grow, but with chainmail.
Sure, we'll go with that. So, any questions that you guys have about what you're seeing that I may not have mentioned because I didn't think it was important, but you guys may want to know?
Objects in the room? Books, tomes, tapestries, ornaments, trophies.
Were there anything that looked like heraldry or something like that?
Let me look at something first. No heraldry, no.
What about?
As for the room, there were the beds that Lankas saw. Fairly plain. They obviously have some personal possessions, but not detailed accoutrements. It feels Spartan and militaristic, the chamber.
Okay. I can't think of anything.
Were there any symbols that might have looked like holy symbols on either of them?
No. Not that you would have noticed, at least.
Mm-hmm. Did the female have any gear on themselves?
No, nothing obvious. She did have a dagger at her belt, but you couldn't see anything else. She was not wearing armor.
Was she wearing normal clothes or something like robes?
You have no idea what normal clothes are for final.
True.
Oh wow, the casting time for locate objects like 1 turn.
Yes. It is not a fast spell.
Awful.
Does he have any equipment hanging up ready for him to grab that looks like it could be a magic item or something? Or
just his weapons.
Just his weapons. We know what those are?
Yes. Sword, hand crossbow, 2 daggers. Longsword.
Okay.
Actually, I feel like locate object 1 turn might be incorrect. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's strange that it would last longer than the spell. Casting time would be a lot longer than the spell duration.
Yeah, it shows 1 turn while it lasts for around a level. That's weird.
I mean, I could understand it casting like a casting of like a round, but it turns like. That's going to be real awkward to cast that, then run in, basically.
Yeah, give me a second. Finn, do you have an idea of a second use of Time Pool, or do you want to save it for something else that might come up?
I think I'll save it for now.
Okay. All right. I'm going to check the first edition of Locate Object because I feel like this came up before.
Yeah, it did, and we had to change it because I think the duration was like.
Well, the player's handbook says 8 hours for duration. That is incorrect.
Yeah, that's for the reverse obscure object. It should be. Because what I have listed on Locate Object, for some reason I've got it listed as a casting time of 1, but I haven't put it as turns or rounds.
Casting time is 1 turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is not supposed to be. It is not a combat spell. It is. Its original design was primarily like, hey, we're in the dungeon. Where the heck is the ladder? We want to get up.
Anyone ever used that in that context, though?
That's why I suggested we used it while we were doing some scouting. Like, we have some predetermined areas we're going to scan with Locate Object, and through that we would know if it's in those areas.
The 1 round per level is correct. Yes.
And the reverse is 8 hours.
Yeah. All right. So do you guys want to scout into Khazofrin now, or do you want to do something else? Get more information before going in.
I want to know if there's another entrance into that dragon's cave. There's got to be.
How do you want to search for that, then?
It's going to be above wherever, so we need to find a way of going up first.
I mean, Lem only knows of 2 ways into Khazofrin, and like saying, "Can you find another way in?" is not really going to result in anything good. She knows of the waterway, and even that is a maybe. It is a she suspects that.
Speaking of this,
and then the other 2 ways, are the gates. If there were an obvious cave getting into there that you could just walk in, like that would be in a very big security hazard for the dragons.
This would have influenced one of my spell selection. I didn't know if we were going to do the water exploration.
I don't think anyone's talked about that since.
Yeah, I could have taken adaptation, so I don't know if I am or am
based on the fact that you saw some creatures that were not just fish in the water, I wouldn't think we should risk the water.
Yeah. I don't like the idea of risking the water if there are unknown creatures in there that shouldn't normally be there.
I mean, I took true seeing, so
he'd have sneaked in underwater, potentially.
That was brought up by Old to ask for on the commune. The command word was. Oh, we didn't ask. I suppose I can ask one at some point.
That's fine.
I mean, it's not a priority.
It is genuinely useful to know.
It is useful to know, but I think we should abandon the waterway idea. If there is extra creatures that we would have to fight in that route.
Yeah, my main thing for exploring the water route was, can we sneak the dwarves out through the water? And if we couldn't make them all breathe water and get them out without being eaten, it'd be kind of pointless. So it's a dead end.
Making them breathe water isn't the problem. It's surviving the water.
Yeah, but we already have way for the dwarves to escape.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying it's a dead end, so we don't have to worry about it anymore.
All right. So, what are you guys thinking?
I'm thinking we should go with. I mean, I don't see a reason not to go with the plan as described. We do the locate objects, and then see where we go from there.
One thing I would say before, and I meant to bring this up before going to sleep, or Solas meant, was that lizards already were starting to react our scent while we were going through the northern gate.
It's a problem for me specifically because I have to go along the ground. You don't. Because you fly.
They were starting to react even our scents while we were flying. And we also have to land to go under the door. So way to mask our scent would be good.
Yeah, the problem is the problem with Pass Without Trace is one, I would have to take a lot of those. Is that it leaves a magical trail afterwards. I don't want to leave a magical trail towards where we are. Just because the lizard randomly got snappy, as long as you can evade it, it just got snappy. I mean, it might have just genuinely found another mouse for all it,
All right. Well, here's an idea.
Could try going through the south gate.
Here's an idea.
Spiders in there.
For confusing the lizards. Is there any creature that Finn or Lem might know in the area that's got really smelly poop or something, where we could just get something that's got a really nasty smell and just like overwhelm their scent glands?
Lem can't think of anything offhand.
Of death. I probably killed him with the aura of death charm.
Lafdul, you don't have to worry about the trail leading up to our place. If you cast it somewhat close there, since the duration would run out before we reach back to our base.
I took like protection from evil and stuff for Finn.
Finn will remind everyone of the stink bomb he created from various herbal components as well.
Yay! That sounds fun.
But that would have to be thrown.
You should
go ahead.
You should know. I set it under your bed when that dragon moved in.
Really?
But that would be pretty obvious.
Oh yeah. So could we throw that at where the lizards are? Like, do the lizards talk?
They're just giant lizards.
They're just mounts.
Right. So if we like throw some stinky smell where the lizards are, then they won't be able to tell anything, will they?
Well, it would be pretty obvious that a stink bomb has been thrown.
Yeah, that's true.
Old.
Yeah.
The detect snares spell would it, since it mentions detecting things like from not wilderness snares from wilderness creatures, like for example trapdoor spiders and such, would it detect the spider webs in the southern gate?
If they're set up as traps.
Well, they are.
I mean, it's no. I mean, like,
I mean, they hunt. That's how they use their things.
But they may not actually be using their webs to catch prey if they are like fed. They may be using their webs as homes.
Have we got anything tasty we can feed to the lizards that makes them go to sleep or something?
I was thinking about taking Dissension Feast, actually.
What, on the lizards?
You have to make just anywhere, opportunity presents itself.
Yeah.
I haven't put it on my spell list, but it was something I was thinking about.
Well, if you didn't put it on your spell list, you didn't take it today.
Yeah.
Because I already told you to change up spells, and then we started casting spells. You can't leave spells untaken in the hopes that you can put it down later.
No.
I did take one copy of Detect Snares and Pits for just to be safe, but I wanted to ask if it works like I think.
I mean, yeah, like it would prevent you from blundering into a web if the web is set up as a trap kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like the reason why I'm saying that is that a lot of webs are pretty obvious to things that are not dumb little animals like insects.
Problem is when you're that small, I don't know if it makes it easier or harder to see them.
I mean, I'll take a double check on the spell. Let's see.
No, most of my I mean, I took like 3 telepathies. I didn't take 4 because I needed 1 for locate object. But I took like a resist acid and corrosion and a protection from gas just in case. I'm not saying I want to.
Okay, so here's the thing. It is 3:23 p.m. We're supposed to wrap up at 4. I'm waiting on you guys to say yes. Let's go.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I don't want to go.
Like we had the plan.
Then don't go. Like if you don't want to go, then don't go. It's fine. But you also need to do something.
More and more hesitant because they're on alert, and it feels like I want to lay low for a while.
See,
but
I cannot make you guys do things. There is a time when the members of the party need to say, okay, we are going to the place to do the thing.
Yeah.
And
I'm not sure.
I just want to say this. Like, it's not really a criticism per se, but you guys don't do that. It's like everyone is waiting for someone else to say that.
I keep trying to push us onwards to do it, but we keep getting sidetracked or keep hesitating. I feel like we already had like an idea in mind.
No offense to you, Ockar, you don't have to do anything. There's a lot of things that go into my spell selection and my make sures and my redundancies that I have to be so careful with. Like, I encountered a dragon, I survived, but I got lucky the first time. So now I'm having to take spells in case something goes wrong because I'm really not keen on.
But you've taken the spells.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lafdul, bottom line is, I was like ready to go for a plan where we get the dwarves out and leave, and people were like, no, we need to do more intel first, right? So today's intel day, right?
Yeah, I've still got the stuff for intel.
Yeah, no, that's fine. If there are certain things you don't want to do, you can say, I only want to do this, that, and the other today. That's fine, yeah? But we need to go with something.
I can at the very least inform the dwarves of our vague plan, to teleport them out, essentially.
Yeah.
Not necessarily happening today, but...
Yeah.
At least they have an idea.
To be ready at some point, but we have other things to do as well, yeah? But, like, what do you think you can look for things in today?
I can do the locate objects. I can probably find something to cast a spell, and then just fly around, at least locate where it'll be.
Yeah.
If it's inside a complex or up in a dragon cave, I'll at least be able to find that out.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Well, that's good information. Do we really need anything other than that?
No, As Solas just made me start doubting myself when the lizards are on the line. I mean, yeah, they might detect us. I didn't take past value traits, so I didn't take them. So
if you
we
don't,
can always go the southern debate.
Through the
You
spot,
could do
yeah, I
that,
suppose
like-
we can mix it up for a change. We'll just have to see how hazardous it is.
Let's.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
At
like,
least
you don't
we
have to
know
leave
there's
it go the other
spiders
way.
there. That is a huge difference. We know there's spiders there versus you don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see
Yeah,
how this
so
goes.
we-
Go for it.
Yeah, we'll start making our way towards the south place, I guess.
Okay.
The spider and bear place, I think. Was it the underbears? Deep bears?
Yeah.
Deep bears.
Okay. So I don't
So
recall if you who has actually been to the southern gate. I know Finn has been around there, and of course Lem has. I don't know if all of you have gone there. Because I might need
I
to
cannot remember
going to pick. We did go to pick up Finn, but we didn't necessarily get close.
Did I go to the southern gate? Because I remember being averse to going through the spiders. I think that's why I went through the north gate going forwards, but I might have gone there the first time. That's what I feel like happened.
Or Finn mentioned about the spiders to you.
Yeah, I think Finn mentioned that, and that dissuaded all of you to avoid it.
Mm-hmm. I got confused about what gate I was going to go to watch outside, and like I'd like to watch outside unless people don't want me to do that. Because I was planning to go to one gate, and then somebody said no, I want to do that gate, and I got swapped onto the other gate. So I can't remember whether I went on the north gate or the south gate.
I have that note somewhere around here.
You were in the north.
Yeah,
he was on the north. Finn went to the south.
But basically,
we had to go pick up Finn.
If you're going in, Braxon would like to be hidden in a position where if you guys come out and you're in trouble and you're being chased, Braxon could help some way.
In all honesty, our best option is just to flee, not to fight.
So
and we have a lot of options to flee, and the more people we have to cover retreating, even though you're helping us, that makes it actually harder.
Real fast. Finn, you were the one that went into the south gate and discovered the spiders, and then like bugged out, and everyone else avoided that. Does that sound correct? Does that match your memory? Or are you still AFK?
Oh,
you typed in chat, so I thought you were back.
Judging by the fact that he's typing, he's got family.
Okay, I think he's because he had a proposal that he typed in and wanted him to share that.
What is
he's still away? Okay, he's still away. He's using his phone. Okay. Then we will ultimately it's get intel today. So do you guys want to sneak in through the south gate? Well, first of all, who is going in?
Well, I have to go in. So
okay, and Solas and Lankas.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll wait on Finn when he gets back to say whether.
I've only got 3 telepathies though, so
okay.
Kind of probably would be best that I cast it on the 2 people. Actually, no, 3. Yeah, it's fine. 1 on Finn, 1 on Lankas, 1 on Solas.
Well, didn't you want to use one on a dwarf?
Oh yeah. So it's gonna have to be Lankas and Solas. Because
actually, question: how is Finn going to be able to get in and out since he has limited amount of change forms?
Oh, yeah. Actually, what's Finn's role in this? What's he doing?
Well, he had a locate object. He was talking about
he's
triangulating.
As well. All right, fair enough.
But does he have 3 forms that he can use safely to get in and out and go around?
Mouse, lizard, and bird.
I mean, I could lend him a potion of gaseous form if he really comes into a tight bind and he needs another way out.
I mean, he can go in like he can go in as like a small mouse, change to a bird, fly around, change back to his human form, cast a spell, and then turn back into a lizard and get out, or something to that effect. I mean, you know, without telling him what he's gonna do, like those are possibilities that I can see in my mind right now.
Does anyone have extra invisibility for Finn?
I did not prepare an extra one today. I don't know why. I really should have.
I think you could catch grace for it.
All right, Finn, you're back. Does the change forms work for you, or like I mean?
Yeah, that seems fine.
Okay. No one has an invisibility for you. Is that
I've gotten in without it?
Okay.
I can lend you my ring of invisibility and just rely on my granted power.
We could do it that way.
I mean, I've got potions of invisibility, worst case, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me check my scroll. I have a scroll of invisibility, I think.
That keeps on... That's improved invisibility. It doesn't last very long.
Oh, yeah, improved invisibility.
Yeah, improved invisibility.
I will just lend him my
combat
ring.
use.
And that way...
Okay, to use the ring, you will have to be in human form. So you can make yourself invisible, then change shape.
Yeah.
And then as long as it doesn't break, you will stay invisible in that shape-changed form. Does that work for you, Finn?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I do have one of invisibility 10-foot radius as well. So I could cast that on you if we need. As
a spell or from the scroll?
From a scroll.
Well, we got the ring is working, so might as well save the scroll for now. I mean, I want you guys to use your resources, but I also don't feel like you need to use them right now.
I've only got 3 telepathy, so one of you's going to have to go without it.
I'll go without it.
Okay.
I don't specifically need it either, but...
Because I got Dimension Door out if I get into trouble, so...
And digging through my list, I just realized I still have 5 uses of a potion of invisibility left.
Yeah, I've got plenty of potion of invisibility as well.
Wasn't the duration of one use 10 rounds?
10 minutes to half an hour.
Yeah, so it's not a very long period.
You can drink more of it, I think, and it does last longer.
Yeah, but if you're already lending him the ring, then save that as a backup or something.
Yeah, okay, I've got my...
All right, so Lankas, Solas, Lafdul, and Finn, you're all going in, correct? All 4 of you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Do you want anyone waiting outside the southern gate for you, hidden or anything like that, or do you want them to stay back at camp?
I think
Lem is enough.
Yeah, agreed.
I think Lem should be there because with her we can escape faster.
Okay. All right, so Lem will guide.
6, don't forget.
Lem will guide you.
I'm
sorry. Lafdul, what?
That's a fault. Lankas, sorry, slight segue, but sort of relevant. Lankas, have you tried flying on your broom, then making yourself invisible? I assume the broom becomes invisible with
that. Would not. Well,
I don't know the command word for the broom yet.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Did you even bring the broom with you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe. Right. I'd have to double check.
You had a weight limit, so
probably the other thing is like you wouldn't be able to fly while shape changed.
Nope.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. Never mind.
And I don't think the broom is really meant for hovering in place.
I just didn't know if the invisibility would cover the broom as well if you're mounted on it already flying.
That's for later.
Invisibility 10-foot radius might, but...
Okay, so...
I didn't bring it anyway.
The 4 of you and Lem do go to the southern gate. And...
I will, because this lasts until you have to roll. Or 24 hours, I assume. I will cast Remove Fear on myself Lankas and Finn, because I can only do 3 people. I know priests have the best save versus fear, so I think.
It depends on the
did you
fear
prepare a
effect.
fly for me? Eh?
Yeah, I have extra fly.
Okay. Oh, Ockar, get in for vision. I prepared that as well.
Thank you.
The reason why I cast remove fear, one, I was casting myself in case I came across dragon, fear aura, but I can also cast it on 2 other people, so because I'm level 9, they basically get a +4 save, and the duration is special, so it just says when you have to make a fear check. So I assume it just runs off when you next rest or whatever. If you
no. The priest casting the spell instills courage in the spell recipient, raising the creature's saving throw rolls against magical fear attacks by +4 for 1 turn.
Oh.
If you're casting it preventively, it is 1 turn.
Maybe I'll keep it. What?
I mean,
are we really going to spend that long here?
No.
The problem is that if he's got 3 of them, by the time he casts the 3rd one, you're down to 7 rounds on the first one.
I'll just keep it as a contingency. I see one of our companions running around scared. So
Dragon Fear doesn't make you run in fear. It just makes you not fight as effectively. And you can cast it after the fact for a new save.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, so the 4 of you get down there. You're casting your telepathies, your 2 telepathies.
Yeah, I'm keeping 1.
Okay, the flies. You've got your, and then your polymorphs and whatnot.
Invisibility and detect snares and traps.
Okay.
Snares and pits.
Anything else that you guys haven't cast before? Yeah, go ahead, Finn.
Finn will also cast a Unfailing Premonition.
Okay. All right. Any other spells that you guys are casting before you going in? Okay, that's a no.
No, I will use my granted power to make myself invisible.
Okay.
So that means I will not have my chaos.
All right. So, you pass through the gate. You can see that there is a statue in the middle of the gatehouse, standing stock still. It looks like a large dark elf. There are a few deep bears just lounging around in the room as well, and glancing up, you can see some very large spiders up on the ceiling in webbing. There are no, you're not getting any alerts from detect snares and pits that there are like web trapping across the guardhouse chamber itself. So it is obvious that they are using that webbing up there as living places. Now, you could also probably realize that they would pull creatures up that they capture to eat. But they're not doing that to the deep bears, so they have some sort of relationship with the deep bears. None of them appear to notice you. And you slip under the door and find yourself on the southern side of Kazafrin. So you talked about triangulating with the locate object?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a while to cast. We've got to find somewhere to cast it. And that's also going to wear off the telepathy, so I'd rather wait before doing that, ideally. I don't know, actually. What do you think?
Well, if it's going to take a whole turn to cast it.
That means we've only got 18 minutes left on it. Well, I guess that would be how you would triangulate.
Did we have any other goals besides locate object?
I need to see if I can opportunistically speak to a dwarf through telepathy.
Do remember that it has material and verbal components.
Oh.
Locate object gives you a direction, right?
You face in the direction and you know it's in that direction, yeah.
because we could literally just go. You could go in front of where the dragon is, because it's kind of obvious. It's off to the
first place
side, and just determine whether it's there or not.
Well, so Finn and Lafdul need to find a place to stand. Solas can fly through the air casting it.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, I can levitate, but if I find something to levitate off of.
Okay, but Finn needs to find a place to stand in human form to cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're doing this while telepathy is up, that gives you the ability to triangulate, because one person can say to the other, "Hey, I've detected it in a direction towards blah blah blah."
All right, yeah.
And that gives the other person to turn towards that.
So
go ahead, Finn.
I'm going to suggest some locations here for us to cast them at. I'm thinking one of us at the southern end of the Drow barracks. Or at least the southern end of that particular pillar. One in between the Kuatoa and the Batfolk. And one north of the Drow.
I will remind you.
That will cover most of the cavern in one shot. And I'm thinking we could possibly find ledges along the edges of the stalactites to stand
on. You would probably have to get down near the bottom of the cavern, near the water level, to find some places to stand on. The pillars themselves are pretty smooth.
Okay.
Also, since it has material and verbal component, we have to be hidden from the people.
Yeah, very good.
And that's why I was suggesting down towards the bottom of the pillars, away from where the people are.
Right, so you'd probably need to be along the edges of the cavern, as opposed to someone who can fly can be in the air, but if you can't fly while casting the spell, then you would need to be standing.
What if
someplace.
We both go on the ledge? Oh, this is annoying because it's a really awkward place, because I assume they're going to go between... I was thinking on the ledge between the Kuatoa and the Batfolk, on the ledge along one of the walls, but...
So the ledge...
long time.
The ledge between the south of the Darrow?
Yeah, along the cavern
there
wall.
is a Darrow that patrols there. You saw that earlier.
Right, but there might be like another outcropping. We could just try and find one, I guess.
So, well, okay, so...
We could go on a roof of a building.
Yeah, but you're still vocal.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
All right, so... let me do this.
Well, I can find somewhere and levitate. That I can just go on top of land on a building, levitate up, so I'm like halfway, That will solve mine, so I don't... It's just Finn that needs to work out his.
Okay, Finn. Once you're through the gate, would you change into a bird form to fly someplace? Or would you, want to crawl along the wall or something? I guess the question is, what did you change into to get through in the first place?
I think I would have used a lizard form to get through.
Okay.
Because other forms I have are probably slightly faster.
Okay.
So I could just crawl along the wall towards the right and find a outcropping that I could change back to human form in.
All right. So right of the gate.
To the right of the gate.
Okay.
Yep.
Away from the dragon.
Let me see what's left of that. Yeah, you're definitely looking at down by the water line. You're gonna have to go all the way down there, and once you're down there, you're not really gonna be able to move very well. Does that work for you? But you can find some place to stand down there. And the advantage is that you're pretty significantly far away from the gatehouse itself. You're going down. The water line is almost 100 feet below.
Yeah. That should keep me from being detected, I would hope.
Okay, so you want to go down there?
I will.
Yep.
I will head towards the Tower building and just land on the roof quietly. And then levitate, well, polymorph myself back into human form, levitate up.
Okay.
Quite far out of earshot.
All right.
Takes about, 20 feet around.
It's pretty slow.
I'm going to have to spend 5 rounds levitating. Because I want to be at least 100 feet.
I mean, it'll take Finn a while to crawl down the wall in lizard form anyway.
So yeah.
Tiny lizard going 90 feet is not exactly quick. And Solas, what about you?
I would fly somewhere down between the Kuotoa and row pillars and find a place that is obstructed from most of the view, especially from the Dragon's Cave, and cast it.
Down near the water line?
Yeah, but somewhere like 10-20 feet above the water.
Right, but well below the surface of the
yeah, well below the surface of the stalagmites, because I don't want to be heard or seen.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so Finn, you find a place to stand very carefully and change back to your human form. And what direction do you want to face initially upon completing your spell?
I think I will. Let's see here. Okay, so I get to slowly turn while I do it. So I will start by facing towards the gate / dragon cave.
Okay.
And then turn to my right.
All right. And Lafdul, hovering above the Kuotoa Island, where do you want to face when you finish the spell? Lafdul?
Damn mute. It's because I type on the keyboard, so I have to keep muting. So you said you're looking at the Dragon Cave from underneath, or?
I'm looking at it from the east. I'm east of the gate.
And well below.
All right, then.
And slightly north.
Yeah, so I will sort of look in the Dragon's Cave direction, so I will look to the south.
Okay. And Solas, how about you?
I will face the central island, and if I don't get the feeling of the items there, then I will start turning to left and towards the Dragon Cave.
There really isn't a central island? What do you mean?
Where the Drow headquarters are.
Okay. All right.
Use the reference image in the
yes, but he said central island. There really isn't a central island. That's fine. All right, so you are facing that. The three of you will complete your spells, and Finn and Lafdul, you are not detecting anything. Solas, you are detecting something on that island.
I will mention it through the telepathy.
All right, that. Great, that's 10 minutes. Well, you can start circling the island and narrow it down.
Well, right, but with 3 of you, you might be able to identify where on that island it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Solas will transform again to some small form like some.
No, I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you continue to use locate object while changed.
Okay.
Because you need to focus and concentrate.
Okay. Then I will fly up really carefully and try to pinpoint the location.
All right. Lafdul and Finn, what about you?
I will turn to the right and face the Drow Island and see which direction if I get a feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll also do the same.
Okay, so Solas is below, Finn is below, and Lafdul is above. Each of you give me an intelligence check.
I was going to say, I can start lowering myself.
Yeah, I understand. Give me an intelligence check, because you've got 3 angles. That might be enough to actually...
That succeeds
even
if it's half.
I was just thinking of dragons.
Okay. Alright, Lafdul, give me a second roll at half your score.
You have to reroll if you have it.
No, my reroll's been saved for something else.
Give me a roll at a quarter of your score. If this fails, then you still will be out of luck.
Well, no.
Nope. All right.
Even no.
So the best you can determine is that it is somewhere in. So there's the 2 buildings and then the 3 towers. The best you can determine, with the imprecise nature of your triangulation, is that it is somewhere in that central larger building.
Well, that's still quite a lot.
Yeah, so you know it's not in it's not in the back building, and it's not in the 3 towers.
Yeah, there's 5 buildings, so narrowing it down to 1 building is quite a lot.
And Lankas, what were you saying?
I laughed because you hadn't asked me what I was going to do, but I was going to go and check out that building.
Okay.
To see if I...
So you're heading over that way, but you don't know this information.
No, I don't.
And it'll be funny if you find it as the object's moving.
So, what form are you in? You're flying, right? With this fly spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what form are you in?
But let's go with a lizard.
Okay.
Flying lizard.
Okay, so you know that there are 2 doors into the central building, and you know how like it has a top part, it has a bottom lobe, and it has a central point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the doors are on the east and the west side of that central part.
Okay.
And they are both guarded.
Is there a gap under the door?
Yes, it is tight, but you think you can make it.
Okay, I'll squeeze in.
Okay. So you get under there, and this is a very ornate building. You squeeze under there, and there are guards to either side of the door that you squeeze under, and you can see on the far side of the chamber, that door is also double guarded. But dominating the center of this chamber is a tall statue of a dwarf. You can reasonably conclude that this was here before the Dark Elves moved in and everything. And you can see that there is a door leading to the north portion of the building and a door leading to the south portion of the building.
Can I tell which door looks more important?
Not really. They both look very important.
Okay. Let's go south to the larger part of the building.
Okay, first give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Okay. The eyes of the statue, this very large statue, which is like arms up to hold the ceiling, they appear to be gems of some sort. Okay, so you're moving to the southern door, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You can slip under that.
I can?
Yes, you can. You can slip under the door.
Okay. I will then.
Okay. That room has a meeting table of some sort in the middle with chairs around it, and the table is inlaid with semi-precious stones, and is it's a masterfully crafted stone table.
Is there anyone around the table?
I'm sorry?
Is there anyone around the table?
No, not right now. But you can tell this place is used, although there's not much dust kind of thing. It has a bunch of tables or chairs around it as well, and the chairs are elaborately carved as well. So this is like obviously like a meeting room kind of thing. The walls are richly decorated and stuff like that. But it's not. There's no one in here currently.
Okay. Are there any other doors in this room?
No. This takes up the whole southern portion of that building.
Okay. I'll try the north door then. I'll sneak back out.
Okay.
I'm gonna sneak around on the back of the dwarf, avoiding the eyes.
Okay.
Worried about something.
Okay. You skitter across the floor and crawl under the door itself.
Yep.
Okay. Actually, hold on a second. Oh, I definitely got the map mixed up. Okay. So this is actually the southern door. You went to the northern door first because that's what I read. Sorry.
Okay.
I mixed it up. And I got it mixed up on my map too. I need to fix that after the game. But so you crawl under the southern door, and this is the elongated room. And at the far end of that room is what can only be described as a throne, with made out of skulls of various creatures all stuck together somehow. And you see two dark elves speaking quietly at the far end together. One, a woman seated on the throne, and the other one is a dark elf with large bat wings, but you can tell he's not a final because he's clearly a dark elf. The final have other features that set them apart. Like, even if you take the wings away, they have other features that set them apart from being pure dark elves. So this is a pure dark elf with bat wings. So he's definitely, well, he's not a final as far as you know. And they are...
Could be a half-breed or something. But...
Yeah, something like that is possible, yeah.
Half-dragon.
And you can see that near the... to one side of the throne are two metal chests on spider-like legs, just, up against the wall. However, a moment after sneaking in and taking all this in, the woman sitting in the chair catches sight of you, looks directly at you, and says in common to her companion,
Uh-oh.
We seem to have a visitor who has hidden his form in some manner. What are you going to do upon hearing that?
Oh. It's not me for a change.
Sorry. New in Benny Hill music.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use Polymorph Self to turn into an elf. I'm still invisible, and then I'm gonna cast Dimension Door. Get the F out of here.
All right, what's the range on your Dimension Door?
320
320 yards or 320 feet?
yards.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's 320 feet. Hold on, give me.
Making sure the Lafdul gets all the credit for this. I see.
All the blame, you know.
210 yards. Okay, that's a lot farther than I thought.
All right, 630 feet.
So are you? Oh no, no one knows, because you're the one without telepathy.
All right, where are you? Where are you taking yourself to?
I'd like to take myself to the north gate.
Like outside the north gate, I assume?
Would I be able to... Okay, here's the question. Would I be able to make my own way back from the north gate? Or do I need Lem's help to get back?
You could try.
You're a rock gnome.
I'll go to the south gate then, where Lem is.
You're a rock gnome. You've got like the best chance of any of us.
He's not a rock gnome. He's a tinker gnome.
Oh,
He's a tinker gnome.
Well, they still live in rocks, don't they?
They are different.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll if I can make it, I'll go to the south.
All right. So let's see.
A gnome that pretends to be an elf. Actually, because you're a gnome, it's not an illusion. I was gonna say it'd be more convincing for you.
It would be, but
it's a polymorph, so.
All right, so you take the elf form and then start to cast a spell.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes a round to take form.
It does take a round to change, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you know,
they've got to react.
I'm hoping because I need to be able to speak
still
to cast
invisible.
Dimension Door because it's got a verbal component.
One of them can see, the other one may not be able to. So.
Yep.
So one thing is
she
does have a single object orbiting her head, by the way. You do take that in.
Hey.
So as you're changing form,
and I am stone.
As you're changing form, she does point in your direction and says to her companion, "This gnome seems to think he can deceive me. Capture him for me, please." The male with the bat wings launches himself towards you, drawing his sword. And go ahead and give me a 1d10.
Rolling initiative.
All right.
Initiative mainly to determine who goes, you know. Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's why I didn't roll in.
I gotta say, use the reroll if you had one. I never had a chance to say it though.
He throws himself in your general direction. You can immediately tell that he can't actually see you. She's pointing at exactly where you are, though. And he's throwing himself at you while drawing his sword. But you manage to get your Dimension Door spell off first, before he can do that. And you pop out of place there, returning to where Lem is. Lem hisses out from her invisible state. You're much earlier than I expected. What happened?
Okay. So I think I met Lydia, who just like Lafdul with the dragon saw through my invisibility.
And your polymorph.
And my polymorph. So I had to bounce.
Well, that is a worry. And you weren't able to tell...
That's not good.
You weren't able to tell Lafdul and the others about this, I don't believe, correct?
Sadly, no. So they know there's more of us than just one. Sadly.
All right. Both of you are still invisible. She becomes visible by taking off her ring, and she points to a spot and says, "Hide there. If I suspect that we'll be having some visitors here soon, and hopefully we will not be spotted while we wait for your companions."
But by the way, I had Sacred Guardian on Lankas. Did I see?
No, you had Sacred Guardian on Lafdul. Oh, do you have it on multiple people?
No.
How long does...
I have a list here. I have one on Braxon that I cast today. Yesterday I cast it on Solas, Finn, Braxon, and Lankas.
Okay. You would have gotten a...
I technically didn't...
No, you were in danger.
that does count.
Just...
I do get a visual.
You would get a vision of a dark elf throwing himself at Lankas. You would not have gotten a vision of the lady. Because the danger at that point was coming from the male.
Then when I get that vision, I'll tell Darrakar that it seems like Lankas got caught in trouble. Hopefully he got away. But we should be ready in case trouble comes our way at some point.
And I think with that, we're going to have to call it a session here. And we'll see what the rest of the party members inside Kazafren do. And you're going to have some visitors.
It's only the 3 priests.
I'm going to be honest, though, that pretty much guarantees that she is the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely at this point.
I mean, my theory was already that she's the dragon. This just confirmed it.
Yeah.
Just to keep score, so far of the people who have infiltrated Kazafren, only Solas and Finn has not been causing a ruckus.
I will point out that it's the 2 rogues that have been noticed.
To be fair, they've taken more risks. They've taken more risks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I was kind of worried about this. My goal was to see kind of what Lydia was up to. So, honestly, though, I will say, on the plus side, the fact that we keep going after her kind of implies that she might think she's the center of what we're after.
I mean, she kind of is. She has the stone, apparently.
Well, yes and no.
You don't know that, but we can suspect some.
Yeah.
Well, she heard the commune spell say that it's in Lydia's possession.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember?
Or even if he wouldn't have heard that, but he would have been conveyed that by Solas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
that's why I wanted to check it out, because I wanted to see if maybe I could follow her or something.
I'm just glad it wasn't me, because Solas had his blink ring. You've got Dimension Door. I don't have that.
All right, so XP wise, Braxon, Ockar, and Darrakar 1,000 XP.
Thank you.
Finn, Lafdul, and Solas, that'll be 1,000 XP plus 150 for your priests. Well, 1,150 for Finn. And for Lankas, 1,500. Saving your butt by dimension dooring out of there. Got you a nice little boost on that end.
I'll take it.
So 1,000 as 1,000 for split and 150 for the priest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you kind of bumble into the final boss chamber too early.
Well, it doesn't help when someone's just got true seeing, dragon sight.
Nope.
It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's beautiful.
Not fun.
Well, at least Lafdul didn't pointlessly antagonize them.
It wasn't pointless antagonizing.
You two had the best.
No, I meant Lankas didn't pointlessly antagonize them. Lafdul did.
I had a conversation.
Well, that's
and
a
I
Lafdul
caught her
special.
by surprise.
It's true. That is a Lafdul special. All right, but we will see what happens next time. I want to thank you all for playing, and I want to thank everyone out there for watching. We will be back next week. See you then, everyone.